Hey you guys, just making sure all the dust is knocked off of the lens. I've got to say that the GoPro has got to be the easiest camera to have on this Ulanzi selfie stick to make just a really quick video. It's the only way to go. It's no wonder that I used to use it exclusively all the time. And of course, look at the colors that this thing reproduces. Gosh, it's so beautiful. The clouds, the sky. Cannot be compared to any of the Canon or Sony cameras. Except for inside. It just doesn't work all that great inside. But I wanted to make a quick video to just let you know that I'm thinking about you. A lot of times we don't think that because you don't hear from me or I don't hear from you that nobody's thinking about you. And it's not true. I'm thinking about you. And of course there's always those times where we have moments of nostalgia. We want to go back to the way things, different times in our life when things were simpler, right? And stinging ant, they're out here. They're gonna get me. That's an omen or a warning, stinging ant. Now I remember my father a couple of days, a week before he passed on, might have been longer than that. I think I have this on video, where I asked my dad if he ever could foresee himself laying on his deathbed at 83 or 84 years old, however old he was, and seeing life all behind him now, and that now it was time for him to move on. And that's my neighbor got a cover for his RV, and my dad said, you know, he closed his eyes and he said, yes, it just went by so fast. Life goes by so fast. It's the way it feels now for me. And as you get older, I suppose that's what happens. You reflect more. Think about all those happy times. My father said it was the time on Easter when his mother would put out a big spread of food on the table. And we did that, I can remember, once or twice on Easter, and my mom would put out a bunch of lunch meat at lunchtime with rolls and sliced onions and tomatoes and pickles, kind of like a buffet of sandwich meat, and you would make yourself a sandwich anytime you were hungry. And for dinner, not sure if we had much for dinner, might have been a roast or something. But that's what my dad remembered with his mother doing when he was a child. That's what he remembered. So you have nostalgia. You think about a certain time in your past where everything just seemed so happy, right? What do they call it? Camelot. And of course when you were there, probably wasn't quite as happy, but compared to times now, probably was much more happier. But I thought I'd come out here with the camera real quick. It's been a long time since I used the GoPro. It does take such good video. And let you know that I'm thinking about you guys. And you're always in my prayers every single morning. When I say the rosary and the litany of the holy name, go out in the morning and look up at the sky and thank God for giving me another day, giving you another day, for God giving you life and keeping you safe, protecting you from all the harm and evil that's out there in the world. We see things on the news and read things in the newspaper, and we don't often imagine that that could be us, till one day that something happens and you're one of them. One of the people. That's a short blurb in the newspaper, a little section. And then who remembers you when you're gone, really? Who's going to remember my mom and dad when we're gone, the children? You'll have your own... Stinging ant, stinging ant. You'll have your own family that you'll be looking after. The more busier you get with that, faster things will go by. Get more of the sky in there, right? That beautiful blue sky. Well, I'll upload this in a minute. I see I'm only at 6 minutes. Just been a while since I used the GoPro. It's always sitting there on my computer desk. Keep it charged up, just so that I can jump out, turn it on, and make a video, set it up. I'm thinking about you, even though I haven't been making a video every single day. Praying for you, thinking about you, thinking about the good times, the positive things, right? All the fun times we had. It's the best part of having kids. You got to enjoy them when they're small, because they grow up so fast. Before you know it, your kids are all about 30 years old, right? Your baby's going to be 26. Your oldest is going to be 31 on the next birthday. And so it goes. That's life, huh? C'est la vie. They said, c'est la vie, said the old folks. It goes to show you never can tell. That was Emmylou Harris. I think that's the title of the song, C'est la vie. As it goes. I see stinging ants on the side of the pole barn. I'm like right here, out of the sun, because the sun is creeping in, like literally right here. Look. Tomorrow, Saturday, it's Friday. Happy Friday, everybody. Tomorrow, it was a week ago Saturday, I mowed the grass, and it rained just enough to where it's grown enough to mow again. So I'm going to do my best tomorrow to come out here and knock this out. Keep thinking I might crank up the riding mower. It's just that I'm always afraid of the deck, like getting caked with grass and then rusting out. Right before you know it, the deck's all ruined. Your $3,000 mower. 'Cause I paid $1,200 for that. Now they're selling the same exact mower for I think $2,400. So that's crazy. Inflation, right? No, that's more than inflation. That's corporate greed. I heard watched a documentary that said that the powers that be, which are the wealthy, want to keep us under control by keeping us poor. That's why prices go the way they go. And the only power we have is the power of voting, to get somebody else in power that would look after us as poor people. And my dad used to say that's what the Democrats were for. But still, a lot of the Democrats just looking after themselves and padding their own pockets. Not much different than the other side, right? So that's all that's going on here. We're staying poor. We're so far staying healthy. God has granted us another day. Beautiful blue sky. Stephanie's still in there sleeping. See what the sky looks like out here in the sun. Yay! You guys hear that? Hear that rooster? Gosh, it's just so pretty, you guys, to be out here in the backyard. There's some sort of low pressure system off of St. Augustine, and it's supposed to be here by tonight, running across north part of the state into Georgia. So we'll see, I guess. Yes, one of us is going to see a whole lot more rain than the others, but I was kind of hoping it would get some rain today. The grass will probably dry out just a little bit too much. It'll start turning brown. The weeds in the back, little by little, getting rid of those white flowered weeds. Those seem to be the worst. They draw the most bees and wasps. So that's all that's going on, everybody. I'm thinking about you. How you like my hat? Hope everybody's having a safe Friday. Has a calm, enjoyable weekend. Even if you're at work, Angel, on Saturday. It's just, I always enjoyed working the weekends because I knew everybody else was off, and getting into the hustle and bustle of grocery shopping and doing all that. Unlike there were only 2 days off, they're one of millions that are off on weekends, so everything is just so much more crowded. I guess if you're a people person and you like crowds and you like the hustle and bustle of the big city, that's probably the best thing to do. I always enjoyed being off on a weekday. It's different, right? I love you guys. Thanks for watching. I'm going to go in there and get this cut down in size on the Magic software. You hear the siren? It just wouldn't be a video without the sirens, right? They know that I'm out here. Sounds like it's like on the main road. It's got to be close to a mile away. Sound just travels so far. It's one particular place where we live, and I know the sound goes through the ground here, like underneath here is just hollow. I love you guys. Thanks again for watching. More sirens. Listen. Well, I know Stephanie's here, so she's not out. The other morning she was out late. About 2 in the morning I heard a bunch of sirens, and of course you always think the worst. It's your loved one or something like that. So I was very relieved when she came home about 4:30 in the morning. It's just that pessimistic point of view that I think I have. Hopefully you don't get it, right? It's from my military days, you know. I love you guys. Thanks again. Maybe catch you tomorrow or again real soon. I'm not depleted from mowing the grass. Bye, you guys. I love you.